Hello, everyone. Welcome to the DPB podcast. This is episode number 41 for the week of May 16th, 2016.
Lots and lots happening.
That was a smooth intro.
Yeah, that was smooth. All right, nothing fancy came on my part this time around.
Oh, no pumpkins or
No.
toy plushes.
You see, I can't do it every time because then you're gonna expect
No.
it. Yeah.
Lots and lots happening. It is great to be part of the initial podcast for Disney Pins blog. Disney Pins blog podcast of the Disney Pins blog and the Disney Pins blog, the Disney Pins blog podcast. We hope to hear all about it.
Welcome back, everyone. It is Ryan and Matt with Disney Pins blog. How's it going, man?
It's going pretty good. Another week, another week of Disney Pins blog. So, what do you got for us this week, Ryan?
A lot of actually cool pin releases this past week, so let's jump right in. Starting with about a week ago, there was a Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs pin set. This is a surprise release at DisneyStore.com in America, and it's a 9-pin set that features Snow White, the Old Hag, and then the Seven Dwarfs.
The old hag.
Yeah, the Old Hag. And it's limited edition of 500,
Wow.
and retail price was $199.
Ooh,
So pretty.
That's a big price point there.
It is, but you are getting 9 LE 500 pins, so pretty cool. And it comes with a really cool box set. Did you have a chance to look at that box set? It's really neat.
Yeah, I think that's more impressive. It's the box set. I mean, the case is like a book.
Right.
And so it's like a cover, it's a red background with a nice, I don't really know how to explain it, but it says Snow White in the front of it. And then when you open the book, it has like the opening words of Snow White. And then on the next page, there's all the pins there. And I think that's a really, really nice set. And I feel like if this is getting this much of attention now, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of Disney classics have this type of set coming in the future.
Right. It is a very cool presentation of the pin set. And since the price point is so high on this, I believe it is still available at DisneyStore.com.
I'm not surprised, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, a lot of people were liking that set.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Moving on, we featured a new ink and paint cell that is actually available now online, and then it will be available at Disney's Hollywood Studios at Walt Disney World on June 25th, 2016. The name of this one is called Stitch Escapes, and the pin has his face on it. It says Stitch Escapes 2016, and it says Ink and Paint Team at the bottom. And then the artwork has him as like a alien kind of taking over Tomorrowland, kind of trashing Tomorrowland, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like with toilet paper and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which I think that's a really nice, like, the fans of Stitch and also fans of Tomorrowland, you get both those in one. And the fact that he's, like, just trashing it, I think it's a great pink ink and paint cell.
Yeah. Definitely the Stitch fans out there will like this one. The unframed cell starts at $125, and then it goes up from there. If you get the most expensive is the gold frame with plaque and pin. That one's $285. So
Wow.
there's about 5 different options there. Moving on, we had some news coming out of Shanghai Disney Resort this week. Actually, more and more as we get closer to the opening
Yeah, I
date.
was just about to say that. Yeah, we should be seeing a lot more pins coming really, really soon.
Yeah, very cool. Actually, there was a little teaser from D23 this week. They gave us a teaser of the new artwork on the summer 2016 edition of their magazine, and it has the Cinderella castle on it. Magnificent, beautiful castle on the cover of the magazine. And then they go in to talk a little bit about the attractions over there at Shanghai. So that was pretty cool to see. And then also we had a preview of some of the cast member grand opening pins. I think these are really neat. There's one that has a outline of a key, and this was given to the opening team over at Shanghai Disneyland. The edition size in that one, they are limited, but it's 15,000, which is really high. Still cool, rare pin to have to be on the opening team at Shanghai. And then there was also another one we spotted. It's called Wishing Star Park. I'm not sure the whole story behind this one, but it is a pin given to the opening team at Shanghai Disney Resort, and the retail or the edition size on that one is 15,000 as well, and comes on a cool back card. So we have pictures of those on the website. So if you're listening, be sure to check those out.
I do like the cast member key pins, because
Mhm.
not only do you have like that honor of being one of the first cast members to be working at Shanghai, there's like a great memory of that, and so like you're kind of unlocking the key yourself, which is I think really cool.
Yeah, definitely really cool. And then also over at Shanghai Disneyland, there was a new, actually, mystery box already released. This is a reveal conceal mystery box, similar to what we have here in America, where on the front you'll have one pin and then there's a mystery behind that. So you only see the one pin you're getting, the
Ooh,
other one's a mystery.
that's fancy.
Yeah, and I believe there's 12 pins in this set, and they feature different Disney characters like a Stitch, Belle, Snow White, Jasmine, and they kind of look like little babies or something.
They look like more like teenagers, right?
Yeah, yeah, they have real small eyes.
Yeah, like 10
It's
years old maybe.
yeah, unique design. But
Uh,
these ones are actually available to the public
oh,
because the Shanghai Disney Resort right now is going through their soft opening. So a lot of media over there, and cast members and whatnot get to check out the park. So these are available to the public already.
now this mystery pin that's behind the pin that is shown, is it always the same pin? Or are they just like another just a mystery pin every single time you buy it?
Yeah, it'll just be an additional mystery pin. So
So,
I think on the back there, that 12, like if you see in the picture that you have Belle in the front,
right.
then in the back you might get Beast or something.
Right, but is it always going to be Beast if you buy
No,
Belle?
no, it's totally
Okay, it's
random.
totally okay. It's random. I
Yep,
gotcha. Okay, I wasn't
yep,
sure.
yep. And that was released around May 11th, we believe, over at Shanghai. So
Okay, and what June 10th is coming up really fast. That's when Shanghai is opening up, I believe.
I actually thought it was, is it the 10th? I thought it was the 16th, but I could be
I'm
wrong.
yes, my bad. Yeah, it is the 16th. Yeah,
Okay.
June 16th is opening up, so that's coming up in about a month.
Yeah, it's
So
crazy. Yeah, a
yeah,
month
it is
away.
a
It's
month
nuts.
away. Yeah, they're Disney's working really hard to get this up and running. They must be
Definitely.
yeah.
So I saw some of the pictures. I know Inside the Magic was over there and doing some video, and it just looks stunning. So
Wow. I mean, everything is brand new, untouched,
yeah, it's crazy.
freshly painted.
Yeah,
It's gonna look really nice over there. I'm excited.
def-
I'm not planning on going there myself anytime soon, but
yeah,
I'm excited for Disney that they, have a new park up and running.
definitely. All right, heading over to Walt Disney World and Disneyland, and actually the Shop Parks mobile app. This was released. It's called the Cute Princess Pin Starter Set. So this is a little bit different than an average Disney pin starter set. This is called My First Starter Set. So there's only two pins. One is a Belle and the other one's Aurora. You get two pins and a lanyard. This is basically geared towards younger girls who want to get started into the pin trading hobby, and is a great way to start them out. The price point is really inexpensive. It's only 19.99, and you get a lanyard and two pins, and you're on your way to start pin trading. So you start to see some of these come out beginning of summer because the crowds are coming in, and you get those new people joining the hobby.
Makes a lot of sense. I feel like have we seen these pins before? Like, is there like a princess mystery or not a mystery, but like a
Like a
princess
booster
booster
pack.
pack? Yeah, that is like
Yeah,
have the same design.
they look very, very similar
Okay,
to something we've seen before. I
I thought
know.
it looked familiar.
Yeah, I know which ones you're talking about.
But even so, like $20 for two pins and a lanyard isn't that bad at all.
No,
I think that's a pretty good price point for starters. Granted, you only got to get two pins, and you have to probably trade those two pins if you want to continue pin trading. But it's a good start regardless.
definitely. All right, we actually had some news coming out of Disney Cruise Line this week. The transatlantic cruise begins on May 15th, and we got a little preview of some of the artwork. There's three different designs. One's a dark navy blue, a red, and then a light blue. And it has the ship on it, and it says Disney Cruise Line at the top. Below it says Disney Magic 2016 Transatlantic. And this celebrates the 14-night voyage from Port Canaveral, Florida to Dover, England. And they mentioned on Disney Parks blog that we will be seeing a pin release for this cruise. So it's actually on this Sunday, May 15th. We don't have a picture of the actual pin yet, but we do have the artwork that it's based off of. So
yeah, maybe maybe this could be the pin we're looking at right now.
Yeah, it could be.
For the people who are listening on the podcast, it's basically what the artwork is it's the Disney Cruise Line ship just traveling. It looks like that they're taking the waterways with it. You know what I mean? It's like you can tell that the water's being moved by the ship. There's also clear waters or nice blue water, like calm waters that are surrounding it with white birds or seagulls also flying right by next to it. On the top it says Disney Cruise Line. On the bottom it says Disney Magic 2016 Transatlantic, and then with the Disney Pins, Disney Cruise Line logo on the bottom of it. And then there's also very different colors as the background. So I think that'd be a really nice pin if that is the pin that they choose.
Yeah, I hope so. I think it's pretty cool. We don't have an edition size yet or a retail price, but we'll be sure to update the blog post once we get more pictures. So that's cool. There's also, this is a little teaser, coming soon. There's going to be another Disney Cruise Line Alaska cruise. We don't have the blog post up yet, but it's on deck. So just be sure to look out for that one. There's going to be a new pin release for the Alaska cruise. So also at Disney Parks this week, there was a new Happy Birthday Mickey Mouse pin spotted. I think this is really neat. Actually, I only think it's available at Walt Disney World, but it might be over at Disneyland. We're not 100% sure. But basically, it comes in a nice, unique gift box similar to the birthstone pins that we saw a few months back.
Yeah.
And it has Mickey Mouse with a birthday hat on, and he's holding a piece of cake, and it says Happy Birthday below it. It was released on May 12th, 2016, and the retail price was $12.99.
Couldn't help to notice, not only is he holding a piece of cake, he took that, he's holding it in his hand. The piece of cake is on the other pin itself.
Yeah.
And then it says Happy Birthday on the bottom of it, and then he's holding a hat, and then it looks like a streamer as well. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cool pin, I think.
I mean, yeah, it's a great pin. I mean, it's odd that you don't see a lot of Happy Birthday pins in general.
Right. I think really I've only ever seen like two. There's that typical Fab Five one, and then there's a Tinkerbell one that I know of.
Oh yeah. It's so they should come out with more. A lot of people celebrate birthdays, and if anything, they should have like a monthly birthday pin. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. Last but not least, we have new pins coming to the Mickey's of Glendale store in California. These are the WDI pins. This is a continuation of the pins we saw back in April, the diamond character pins. So it looks like they're going to be doing 60 characters for 60 years. So this week on May, 15th, I believe, or 16th, there's going to be more pin releases over in California. They all are holding a diamond. We have Ursula, Olaf, Dumbo, Patch, Abu, White Rabbit, Genie, Mr. Toad, Marie, and Stitch. They're all limited edition of 250, and the retail price is $14.95. And these will be available at the cast member store only for cast members at Mickey's of Glendale. And then if they don't sell out, then they open them up to cast members, guests, and so forth. So, but I'm assuming these are going to sell out very, very quickly.
I do like some of these. First of all, Ryan, I'm not sure how many times we're going to have all these different characters holding a diamond.
They're milking it, huh?
Seriously. But secondly, I do like how some of the diamonds are portrayed in these pins. So like Olaf, instead of having his like black buttons, it's the diamonds down his body, which is pretty cool. Patch from the 101 Dalmatians and Stitch and Marie are all like wearing it as a collar. The White Rabbit on Noon, there's the diamond, and even with Mr. Toad, his what do you call those? The optical, the
his little eyeglass.
Yeah. The diamonds inside there, so it's really unique how they place the diamonds in each character. But as if people who listen to the podcast and watch the YouTube video already know that I am getting really tired of the Diamond series.
Yeah, we've had a ton of diamond pins, and I'm assuming it's going to be ending here in July. They probably did a year of diamonds, so
I mean, if we're in August and I'm still seeing Diamond Pins, right?
yeah,
I don't know.
we might just have to not report on them anymore.
No, we're the news. We
Yeah.
report everything.
Yeah.
They're just hear me complain every time.
All right, and finally we have the new pin releases for this week at Disneyland and Walt Disney World Resort. So first, guess what, Matt? We have another 60th decade spin. This one features decades 2005 to 2014. The artwork has Lightning McQueen on it, Buzz Lightyear it looks like, and Nemo. And below it says Disneyland Resort. The edition size is 3,000.
Right, I'm gonna stop you right there. And
Yeah.
first of all, there's no diamonds on this spin, which I'm really upset about. If we're celebrating the 60th decade, there's no diamonds on here.
Yeah, you need diamonds.
Exactly. But actually, it doesn't say diamond. It just says Disneyland 60th decades.
Yeah, okay, you got me.
Yeah. Second of all, none of these characters was released between 2005 and 2014.
Cars? No?
I think Cars might be the only one because
Yeah, because Toy Story was way before that.
Toy Story was
Like the 90s, right?
Toy Story was 93. Cars was 2006. So
Okay.
that
So
is
that relates.
so yeah, that relates. But I believe I see
Nemo.
Nemo's 2003 or 2002, and
That's
Tinkerbell is not even close to that decade.
Is she on there? I don't see her.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
she's in there. And then, so yeah, I mean, I just got to point it out there that these characters were not introduced between any of those decades. So unless they were introduced in the park, which I'm assuming, either way, just got to point it out there.
That's a good observation.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we have the next Disneyland 60th Pin of the Month Diamond D collection.
Gotta love
This
it.
one's gonna be popular. It's featuring Ariel from The Little Mermaid.
Mm-hmm.
Retail prices, I believe, it's around $15.99. Disney stopped putting the prices on the website, but I do believe it's around $15.99.
Okay.
The edition size is 3,000, so that'll go quickly.
Also, Ryan, I do have to also point something out. I thought Disney pins were for children. And right now, the way that she's positioned, she's not wearing anything.
Well, her hands are covering up her top.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't see any purple in that top
Yeah,
whatsoever.
she might be naked underneath.
Yeah,
We don't know.
we don't know, but I mean, I thought these were for children. I know.
Yeah, they're not for children.
No,
All ages.
they're all ages. I guess
All
they're trying to appeal to that. I don't know. I mean, I feel like that if we're celebrating, she should not be trying to cover anything with
I think
her
she's
hand.
trying to look cute. That's all.
But at least I should at least see a little purple top there. I'm not seeing a purple top.
All right.
I'm just saying, as much as I hate these, I mean, at least make it a little accurate. I don't want to be like questioning all these pins that they're coming out with.
All right, and then last we have the next Love Letters Pin of the Month. This is going to be released at both coasts, Disneyland and Walt Disney World. And it features Jack Skellington and Sally. And whenever you open up the love letter, it says, "We're simply meant to be."
I can agree to that.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice
Edition size is 3,000.
nice pin there. Like that, I mean, I like the series. It's not my series, but I think it's a nice monthly series, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
it's monthly, yep. All right, so that'll do it for the new pins and pin news this week. Kick it over to Matt now with the park happenings.
All right, here we go. As most people might know, or if you don't know, you should know, that the town square at Disney Springs is making its grand opening this Sunday. We're filming this on Saturday, so by the time you guys listen to it, I guess it'll already be open. But so this Sunday, May 15th, is the grand opening of the town center at Disney Springs. I will be there, and I'm excited to see what they have to offer. They did give out a little bit of some information. First off, the Lime Garage featuring over by the Marketplace will be open. Ryan,
Oh, wow.
I'm probably more excited about that parking garage open because
That's a lot nicer.
It is a
You don't
lot
have to walk
nicer.
as much.
I mean, granted, I like the orange parking garage, but it just sucks that the only place you could park is over by the west side. And
Right.
now, since that garage is going to be open, most of the stuff that I enjoy is at the marketplace.
Right.
And
Same here.
so I think, finally the marketplace will be open. And also the town square is more featured near the marketplace. So they're having the Lime Garage opening that time. So that would bring great, like, less of a hassle to all cars that are coming in, all transportation that's coming in. Finally, that the garage is open, and I can't wait for it.
I'm really excited for the new stuff at Disney Springs. I think it's really coming along well,
Oh yeah.
and happy that the construction walls are coming down.
Yeah, I mean, I think not everything is going to be down, but most of it should be all ready to go.
Definitely.
As far as dining is concerned, we mentioned some of these on the podcast already, but Ryan, if you can help me with this word here, as I think it's Amaretti's pastries.
Oh, that's French. I
Yeah.
can't help you there.
Okay, all right, yeah. I think it's called Amaretti's Pastries, which we'd featured already. It's a dessert restaurant. D-luxe burger, D-luxe burger menu. Menu. The restaurant.
That's the one that you and I got a sneak peek of.
Yes, we did. We saw it over the way there, and that's probably where I'm going to be eating tomorrow. To be honest with you,
Oh, nice.
I've been really looking forward to that restaurant.
You'll have to let us know
Yeah,
how
I'll
it
let
is.
you know. The Daily Platoon, which looks like it's a barbecue-esque place. That's what they're serving over there.
Was that the place that has the Canadian like French fries and stuff?
I'm not sure.
I think that's it.
And another one called Sprinkles, which is which is a on-demand cupcake vending machine.
It's interesting.
Yes, it is. I believe there's some in California, and so now this would be the first of its kind in Florida, and right here in Disney Springs. And basically, you go up to, like, as if you were just going for a Coke or a candy bar. You just go up and you get a cupcake.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know how it's working. I'm not sure how they dictate different flavors or sprinkles or frosting, but
Hopefully they come out cold.
yeah. So there are a couple of new dining options, and then here's all the shops that are going to be open: Alex and Annie, American Threads, Edward Beaner, Everything But Water, Francesca's, Kate Spade, New York, Kipling, Low Canteen and Prevents. I mean, I'm gonna get creative with some of these names: Lucky Brand, Mac Cosmetic, Melissa Shoes, Nahoku, Pandora, Sephora, Sperry, Tommy Bahama, UGG, Armour, Under Armour, Vera Bradley, Volcom, Zara, and Uno D50. So all these are all the new stores that are opening up. I know there's
Very
plenty
cool.
more. There should be about 20 of them I just named. There should be a lot more coming soon, but these are the ones that are going to be on opening day. And then also very famous is the landing. The landing is supposed to be like this nice little, I think, like circle area where I'm not really sure exactly what the landing is, but I think it's like something along the edge, close to the water, something along those lines. And they're going to have other food restaurants open, so it's like more outside. And the Morato Street Food, the Savannah Bee, Filthy Rich, and the Barbecue Wolf Sausage Co. will all be opening in that landing area. So that's a lot of great stuff. I'm excited to see what, after all this construction, Disney Springs will finally look into, which will be great.
Yeah, very cool.
Also sticking to Disney Springs, the Wetzel's Pretzels and Haagen-Dazs locations will be moved over to the landing. Currently, they're hidden on the very side of Disney Quest. If you walk all the way down to the Cirque du Soleil building, and if you take a left from there, you see these two little buildings that are just hiding there. I mean, sometimes I forget that it's there, and it's a Wetzel's Pretzels Haagen-Dazs spot. And I feel like that's really inconvenient, really bad for business because they're kind of tucked away in the corner there. But now they're going to be featured in the landing, so they're moving locations, and that should be up and running also on May 15th.
Awesome.
So that's great. I mean, and also some more information on the STK Orlando restaurant that's going to be featured in Disney Springs. I believe this is a
Steakhouse.
it's a steakhouse, yes.
Yep.
And so that will not be opening on May 15th like everybody else. But shortly after, May 25th is the grand opening of the STK Orlando Steakhouse.
Okay.
And reservations are now being accepted. So all you have to do is go to the STK Orlando website to make a reservation, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be packed for the first couple of weeks.
Oh, definitely.
So if you're interested in making reservations, that's my best recommendation for you. It's going to be a huge restaurant, I feel like, and probably a great addition to Disney Springs as well. And also rounding out, there's a lot of Disney Springs information here.
Yeah.
So there's also rounding out, there's some new photos. A lot of people got a soft opening of the area. The landing, it's outside, and you see like this huge area, and you see like the shops are located just around the circle. You also have a big thing that's going to be featured is the actual spring itself. The spring is from the photo that I'm looking at, and the people who are watching this on YouTube, you can see the spring flowing, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. Like the way that it doesn't even look like you're in Disney Springs anymore. Well, you're in Disney Springs, but not like you're in like a downtown Disney area. It feels like this is like you're just at pretty much like an old time, like way out there shopping area.
Right.
So,
I did see the pictures of it. It looks really gorgeous, so I'm excited to actually see it in person.
They also have this really nice fountain there that's probably posted somewhere in the middle. I'm not sure exactly where that might be. But yeah, so a lot of great things are happening over at Disney Springs. Grand opening this Sunday. Those who are planning your vacation, and if it's after this Sunday, then I definitely highly recommend you guys go visit that, because that's something very new to the park, or to Disney, and it's always great to see new things at Disney. All right,
sure.
Moving on from there, they've announced some more details as the Flower and Garden Festival is coming to an end very soon, probably at the end of May here. They released more information of Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. That will be going from September 14th through November 14th, so exactly 2 months, 62 days of pure food and wine.
Yeah.
They've released some new marketplace menus to debut and festival favorites to return. The guests can choose a favorite hard soda to mix with vanilla ice cream for a sweet treat at Desserts and Champagne Marketplace. That
cool.
sounds very interesting to go to.
Yeah. I would like that.
Celebrity chefs must like last. Wow, I can't even talk right now. Much like last year, we'll be joining back the fun again, ranging from Rock Harper to Andre Robinson, who are making an appearance and doing some mixology on different drinks and stuff like that. So they were making their grand return. Ratatouille returns. Chef Remy, the Ratatouille, returns for a fun for the family culinary scavenger hunt. So that has been officially announced. That we did that last year, and we had a lot of fun with it. So it'd be great to do it again. And then those
pins are still available at Epcot.
I know. I don't know if they're going to be featuring pins this time around, but I guess we'll find out, because over with the extravaganza scavenger hunt, they weren't pins; they were just eggs. So we'll see if they might do anything different with it. But at least the scavenger hunt is returning. There's also a rest and recharge Chase Lounge. Anybody who has a Chase debit or credit card members, including Disney Vacation Club members, will find a complimentary non-alcohol refreshments and a charging station and comfortable seating for a relaxing break at the Chase Lounge at America Adventure. There's also premium packages, as including the Rockin' Burger Block Party and the Party for the Senses. Grand tasting events will showcase creative bites and palate-pleasing sips from eminent chefs and beverage experts, plus new live entertainment. There's also a new resort premium events, the book at the Grand Floridian, with a twist of with a new cooking school experience. So, and then as always, including with the Food and Wine Festival, you have the special book signings from various celebrities, Eat to the Beat concerts, which features multiple guests. I think like YMCA typically. No, I'm sorry. The Village People typically make an appearance over there, and also the Marketplace Passport, where you go and stamp. You get the passport and they stamp as you go around the country, and hopefully you're still sober, but most likely not once you reach the end of the road there. So yeah, a lot of great information coming out of Disney for the Food and Wine Festival. So like I said, September 14th through November 14th, I think it'll be a great time.
Definitely. I can't believe we're already talking about it.
I know.
Crazy. I think it was just here.
Moving on to Hollywood Studios, I mentioned last week that Olaf is making his grand appearance over at Hollywood Studios, as well as Sorcerer Mickey and Red Carpet Fancy Minnie Mouse. But now also joining the party, but not in the same area, Pluto is now visiting the Disney Junior area. So he will be representing the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse over there, and he has his own little fancy background. It features the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse clock with the hands, and is very much like the TV show at Disney Junior. And Pluto will be there among others like Sophia the First and Jack the Pirate. And so they just made his own, and Doc McStuffins. So he made his way over to what's called the Animation Courtyard lineup. So he's there adding on as well, which is great because I don't think I've ever saw a Mickey Mouse Clubhouse area. So, and this is great because there's so many characters there. They can also interchange Pluto with, Goofy and stuff like that.
Definitely.
Also at Hollywood Studios, they are adding 3 new food and drink kiosks over at the Eco Lake area. So starting in late May, there's no date about it yet. There's going to be 3 new eating areas. One called Sliders to the Stars, where you'll be finding barbecue and brisket sliders. Also, you have the Hollywood Waffles of Frame, which serves sandwiches and a waffle sandwich. That'll be interesting. And finally, they will be also featuring the Bocados del Lago Nachos y Empanadas. And you'll never guess what they offer there.
Oh, I have no clue.
Nachos and empanadas.
Nice. I would like that.
Yeah, right there, the title. And as people point out, there are not a lot of eating restaurants there because of the closure of the Studio Catering backlot area, as well as the Pizza Planet. So there's not a lot of like quick eating places to choose from. So now starting late this May, so probably at the end of the month, you have 3 new eating locations over there. So that is great. Moving on from there, a little bit of a sad news. Starting today, which is May 14th, the sales of Disney dollars are coming to an end. Now,
I saw that.
Ryan, I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't even know that they had Disney dollars.
I've heard about it, but I've never actually used them. I've never had them or anything.
I've never seen them. I've never heard about it. And then when I heard this news, I'm like, I didn't even know what a Disney dollar is. So I looked some information up, and now I'm well informed what Disney dollars are. And Disney dollars were available to purchase for either $1, $5, or $10 denominations. And they were unique, and it had the character on the dollar, or the $5 or the $10. It had different characters on the dollar bills, and they were used to, very similar to you pretty much trade it in. So you have a $1 and you trade it in for a Mickey dollar or a Disney dollar, and then from there you can use that as currency to go around the Disney parks. Now, I guess they're no longer popular because I never heard about it, and so they're no longer being sold, but they will still be accepted. So anybody who still has their Disney dollars, they're not, not accepting those currencies anymore. So I guess they will continue to accept it until they run out. I guess when somebody doesn't, I'm not sure how many people had them in the first place, but
it's basically a gift card.
Yeah, essentially is what it is. Yeah, it is. It's a fun little dollar. It's kind of like getting a Santa dollar over at Christmas time. I know some people like if you buy a Santa dollar, you're donating some type of charity, and then you have a nice little dollar on it as well with Santa in it. So cool. A little bit sad news there. Also, I'm gonna be crossing over to Disneyland. And this is only in Disneyland, is that there are now you can now meet Nick and Judy from Disney's Utopia at Hollywoodland, or in Hollywoodland at Disney's California Adventure Park. They have their own little station there. They're meeting. I'm assuming, they're just doing meet and greets outside, and so I guess hopefully, as far as Disney World is concerned, we should be having them pop up very soon.
Cool.
So we'll see how that flows there, but they're meeting at California.
Very cool.
Moving on from there, also at Disneyland, which is a little bit fun news for me, that Johnny Depp surprised Disneyland resort guest as the Mad Hatter. So basically, they did a fancy setup to promote the new Alice in Wonderland, Alice Through the Looking Glass movie, and so they had like this giant mirror, basically, as well as a TV screen. So basically, it just looked like a screen that moved. But then what guests didn't know is that he was responding to you. So on the other side of that, Johnny Depp was posted on a background that looked very similar to the Alice in Looking Glass, esque background, like a blue. And so his camera was pointed to him, and then there was a camera somewhere outside, so he can see the guests, and then he can interact with them from there. And they can see him, he can see them. And so he was either like, a lot of pictures move over at Disney World. That's not a surprise there. But once they I guess surprise you by saying your name, or they say they actually interact with you, that's a whole different ball game. So Johnny Depp was having a grand old time over at Disneyland over this past week, and surprising guests, making them jump up and down, seeing their reactions, and I thought it was great for him to do that. You can tell he's been a big part of Disney for a long time now, and I wouldn't be surprised after he gets older that he'll be part of the Disney Hall of Fame. Don't they? I feel like
Disney Legends or whatever.
Exactly, yeah, the Disney Legends. I feel like he's been a big part of it. He's been, as the Mad Hatter for Alice in Wonderland series, as more famously known as Captain Jack Sparrow for the Pirates of the Caribbean series, making that character his own. And so I feel like he's going to go down there in the Disney Legends.
Definitely.
Fun little thing that Johnny Depp did for guest. Cool. And last but not least, hopping over to back over to Disney World, new Magic Bands have been released for the on-demand series. Some classics, some new ones. So we have, just to mention a few as old ones, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride Magic Band has his logo on it and it says the name with an orange band. But then again, any of these could be different. You have 101 Dalmatians. You have a Bride and Groom Magic Band, which I think is really unique.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure you can add your name on it like you can with any Magic Band. So then one says Bride, the other one says Groom, and it has a picture of like Mickey Mouse with a top hat and a bow tie, and then the other one has the Mickey Mouse ears with a bow on the top of it, and then you have what's the thing that kind of
I know what you're talking about. I have no clue.
It's like this, like the fabric that goes down from the bride she wears, and it goes over her face, and then you pull it over. I forgot what it's called. Either way, so you have that. You have a Duffy and Shirley May. You have a really old school Beauty and the Beast. Like the painting of them, like of the story. So before the Beast was a beast, you have those little, like those teenagers we were talking about, Ryan. They have those in a Magic Band form. The same design, one featuring the heroes, so like Mickey Mouse and Simba and Hercules and Aladdin, and then there's another one featuring the villains like Jafar and Gaston and Hades and Jafar and Scar. So those are really cool. And there's also a Haunted Mansion series, which is really cool. You have those. When you're in that room in the Haunted Mansion, you see those paintings, and it's like, are you actually moving? Like, are the walls moving up, or are you moving? You know that scene, and then
the sketching room.
So all those 4 paintings that you see in that building, they're now on on these Magic Bands, which is really cool. And then there's also some classics from rides that are no longer here, like Like, well, some that are here. So like Peter Pan's Flight, Main Street, like Electrical Parade, the 20 Leagues Under the Sea, the Mickey Mouse.
Speaking of that,
Oh,
20 Leagues Under the Sea, I forgot to mention this past week there was a bit of a surprise open edition pin release. It's the Nautilus and Squid sign, which is a really cool pin.
oh,
It appeared in the Shop Parks mobile app, so I'm assuming it's gonna be coming to Disneyland and Walt Disney World. Retail price is $8.99.
oh! Nice little plug there, Ryan.
Yeah.
The Mickey Mouse revenue. I don't think
Review.
review.
The
There
Mickey
you go.
Mouse Review.
There
Yeah,
you go,
that's
yeah.
an old school attraction.
And the Snow White Scary Adventure pin, and then there's also some Pirates of the Caribbean pin magic bands. There's also some Pirates of the Caribbean old school magic bands as well. So they have a lot more added to the collection for this. So
Cool.
cool that they're doing that.
Awesome.
Very, very cool. So Ryan,
Is it that time?
it is that time.
All right.
But this time is going to be a little bit delayed because I did not have it ready.
Oh, you want me to just do it?
Do you have? Oh no, I got it. I got it right here. I got it right here. Okay.
I was just gonna say it.
Are you
Oh shoot! Oh shoot!
You're almost there, right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Uh, all right, here we go.
All
In
right.
3, 2, 1.
Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh shoot! It's fun segment with Matt time.
All right,
All right.
so it's fun
What do we
segment,
got?
Matt, everybody. So in honor of all these great new Magic bands, Ryan, it was no question of what the fun segment with Matt was going to be. What is the perfect Magic band design?
All right. So first, let me start this off by saying I really only like limited edition Magic bands
Okay.
because they do the sounds and stuff at the checkpoint.
Okay.
The open edition ones, there's a lot of beautiful designs out there. Like I love the Tower of Terror one they came out with, but I'm not going to buy it because I want limited edition. I want to do something at the checkpoints. That's just me. So if I had the perfect Magic band, I
So
would.
yeah, so like describe, which color would you choose? What would be on the pin? Or not the pin, I'm sorry, the Magic band.
Magic band.
And then what sound would it make if you want to make it sound?
I would probably do, since I love the Tower of Terror, I would probably do an orange or like a maroon colored Magic band with the actual Hollywood Tower Hotel logo on it. I think that would be awesome. Maybe even like maroon and gold. I would think that would be cool.
Okay. Oh, I like that one. A maroon and gold
Yeah.
Magic band. Okay.
And then like whenever you check in at the checkpoints, like maybe you could do like the elevator ding, or I don't know, like maybe like the what's the music? Yeah, that something like a short little clip of that. I think that'd be really cool.
Okay, so a maroon Magic band
Yeah,
with the Tower of Terror on it, like the actual building.
I would like the sign
The
that's
sign?
on the front.
Okay,
Yeah, I think
okay.
that's cool.
And
cool.
the da-na-na-na-na-na-na, as every time you walk into the park.
Yeah,
Would,
that would
would,
be
your,
awesome.
would your name be on it? Any writing?
Nah, I don't really care about having my name on it.
Okay, all right. I like
Okay.
that. I like that Magic band a lot.
Thanks.
All right, so I kind of have like two that I would like. So I want a Pixar Magic band because I've always feel like that I don't get a lot of those.
That's true.
I don't see. Right now I can only recall two. I own one of them. One of the Toy Story
Oh yeah.
and with Woody and Buzz, and then like there's clouds around the Magic band. The other one is which I don't own is Nemo and Dory that are on
Okay.
it, and then it's like this and then there's also Squirt on the other end of it, and it's like another blue one where like because they're in the water obviously. And you see like
yeah.
bubbles and stuff like that, and so those are the only two that I noticed that are on sale right now as far as that. So from there, so you have I'm gonna have this go all across. I want the Pixar ball, but all across the Magic band.
That's cool.
And so like you see the yellow and you see like the red star in all across there. And then you have the Pixar lamp. Actually, no. So you have the Pixar logo on it. So it'd be like kind of like white-esque, maybe gray. Not really gray. It was kind of like a silver color around the Magic band. and
Yeah.
then you see the Pixar logo, and you see the Pixar lamp kind of going over the eye like it typically does, like
Hmm.
trying to squish down the eye and kind of looking over at you, and then you have there's that, like just that, but then either the Pixar ball will be somewhere there, so like maybe they can still, maybe, or maybe like the Pixar ball could still have that color like around the magic band, so it could be, maybe it could still be yellow and then have the star and then have the Pixar logo, and then yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
kind of making this up as I go along
All
here.
right. All
So you
right.
have a yellow magic band with the red star, and I believe there's a little bit of blue in there. So you see all that in all across the band. You have the Pixar logo on it, and then you have the Pixar lamp trying to squish the eye like it typically does, and then you have the sound that when you enter the park of the lamp trying to squish the eye. I don't really know that sound. It's like they have a certain sound that they make, and I don't really want to. I want to attempt to try
Yeah.
to make it right now, but yeah, it's like a spring sound. So every time you go into the park, it has that spring sound, like he like accomplished of like squishing the eye, I guess,
Yeah. Yeah.
in Pixar. And then
Cool.
the other one that I had in mind was another Pixar magic band, which is like all the characters are just flooding the entire band. All Pixar characters are flooding it.
That would be neat.
Yeah, I would like
Just
that a
have
lot.
tons of them all
There's
over.
just a tons of them. Yeah,
Cool.
I just like Pixar. I just wanted it
Yeah.
to flood all over. But yeah, so
Very cool.
that's my favorite. Those would be the ideal pens. And if they came out with sliders for it,
Yeah.
can you think of a slider real quick for your?
A slider. I like attractions a lot. They already have a lot of attraction sliders.
But no, like, what about like the ones like the one slider that you buy that kind of covers?
Oh, like the top piece.
Yeah, the top piece. Yeah, because they don't
Mmm.
make a lot of those, and I feel like I would
Um,
rather buy those than the other sliders.
yeah, those other ones are a little bit annoying.
Hmm.
Um, hmm. I don't know, maybe like the outline of Spaceship Earth, like a
Oh,
circular.
okay.
And
So like the Epcot ball, but just
yeah,
like around it.
yeah,
That's
that
not
can be
bad.
neat.
I like that. I like
Kind of
that.
cool.
Let's see. If because right now I think the two ones that they have, I have the Mike Wazowski
Hmm.
slider, and then they also came out with a Wally one, which I just purchased. Well, that slider.
Cool.
So
Hmm.
maybe just like an outline of the Pixar ball, just right above it, so like if I had like the magic band with all the characters flooding it, then
Yep,
you just kind of throw in the Pixar ball right over it.
that
That'd be
would be
pretty.
perfect.
That'd be really cool. That'd be like the perfect Pixar
Awesome.
magic band. So
Cool,
yeah,
cool.
yes, yes.
All right.
All right, yeah.
Well, that was a
So
cool, fun
that
segment with
that was
Matt.
fun segment with Matt. Everybody, hope you liked it.
Awesome. I liked it a lot. That was neat.
And also, just for the folks over on YouTube, we have a very special announcement, Ryan, that I like to
Hmm.
briefly mention.
Yep.
So, as most of you already know, that we had our Spring 2016 Disney Pins blog Spring 2016 gathering about a month ago over at the B Resort. I think it was a huge success, great turnout, and we can't wait to do it again on October 2nd, 2016. Stay tuned on where the location is going to be. So, we had so much video content to go off of
Hmm.
that we have decided to make a 5-part video series called The Road to the Disney Pins Blog 2016 Gathering. And so, starting May 23rd, so a week from this Monday, we are going to be releasing a 5-part series showcasing our adventure from the day we picked up Ryan at the airport all the way down to the actual day of the event. And then Ryan, you give us an inside look at some of the pins that were featured at the event
Yes.
as part 5. So we're starting with Ryan at the airport, ending with the pins that we showcased, or we're showcasing pins that were featured at our event, and then we're gonna tie it all together, and it'll be a 5-part series. So each day, so May 23rd, May 24th, 25th, 26th, and 27th, we're gonna be uploading a video to the site. And also, I guess you want to say this now about for Memorial Day weekend, or you want to wait till next week?
Um, Let's wait on that.
Oh, wait, okay. Stay
Yeah.
tuned for more information
Yeah, let's wait
on
on that.
Memorial Day weekend. But, yeah, so by the time this next podcast comes up, I'll mention it again to go hop on YouTube and look at that. But if you want a behind-the-scenes look at the preparation that we go through to, filming this podcast, to getting all the things that we need in order to make this event work, all that will be displayed in this 5-part series starting Monday, May 23rd. So I'm excited to announce that. I've been excited to do it and edit all those videos, and it's been a good time so far.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch them again. I think it's really awesome.
It'll be a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Cool. All right, well, that'll do it for episode 41 of the DPB podcast. Thanks for listening and watching, everyone, and we will be back again next week. Have a good week.
See ya.
See ya.
Ba-da-ba.